I'm standing here on two black squares of a checkered floor, a black and white checkered floor in the lobby of a really tall downtown office building. I'm here for a job interview for a huge tech company that just built a headquarters in Toronto. It's a really big deal. And I'm holding a tumbler of coffee in my left hand, and it's good luck coffee my boyfriend made me for the interview. And I'm saying my affirmations. I am a strong and powerful woman. This job is my job. This day is gonna be perfect. And I'm doing my Amy Cuddy power pose. Yeah. And I'm waiting for the elevator to come down. I'm gonna get this job. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. I'm gonna be fine, everything's fine. The elevator doors open, and there's a disheveled man, a sweaty man, right in front of me, and he does this, and he says, "Whatever you do, do not stop until the 9th floor." And I said, my interview's on the 5th floor. And he says, "I'm only gonna say this one more time. Do not stop until the 9th floor. No other floor is safe." Part of me's like, okay, this is Toronto, right? Like downtown Toronto, this stuff happens all the time. And I was like, I have to get to my interview on the 5th floor, and it's trying to center. I'm a strong and powerful woman. This day is gonna be great. This is gonna be a wonderful day. I'm gonna get this job, get on the elevator, and I can feel the anxiety rising, and my stomach is getting tight, and my throat's starting to seize up. And I remember what my therapist said. She taught me this somatic exercise. She orient to the safety around you, name the things around you. So I'm like, okay, elevator. Left of the elevator, there is a sign, a white paper taped to the wall, fire alarm testing, November 2nd. In the back, there's a huge mirror that covers the entire back of the elevator. And right above me, a number strip of every floor. Smells a little bit like floor cleaner. I don't hear anything. It's quiet. Okay. I'm ready. I hit number 5, 5th floor, interview time. I feel the elevator rising up. Whew, I'm a strong and powerful woman. Yeah. Ding! 5th floor. It's weird. I've never been in an elevator that talks. This elevator is announcing the floors. I'm like, okay, big tech company, this is like high tech, and maybe it's also accessibility, I don't know, I don't care, I have an interview to go to. The doors open, and it's a gray hallway, and there's a big metal door, and one of those big security doors, like a fire door, and it's open, and right ahead of it, or beyond it, is a reception desk, and the receptionist has this crazy red hair, bright red outfit, and matching red lipstick. She stands right up with a big smile. "Sabrina, you're early." I'm like, oh, how does she know it's me? Maybe I'm the only interview today. Okay, maybe I should come back because I'm early. And she just looks at me and she's like, "He's really excited to see you and meet you. Have a seat, he'll be right with you." A big smile. So I sit back down by the chairs and the table by the elevator. I put my coffee on the table, and I start looking around, just checking it out. This looks like a pretty boring but comfortable place to work. On the left, there's a series of cubes, gray cubes, and all these people are typing. And on the right, there's a long corridor, and there's a small kitchenette. It looks very sterile. There's a man looking at his phone, eating a bagel. And right beyond it, there's a bunch of people huddled in the hallway, and they're looking at something. And it's a huge painting or a picture or some sort of graph. I can't make it out because there's all these people in front of it. But it's huge. It's like from the ceiling to the floor, and they're just staring at it. Nobody's talking. Nobody's looking at each other. You have a boyfriend, right? What? Did I put this on my resume? The receptionist is like staring at me with this crazy, almost maniacal smile. Did she check me on Facebook? How does she know this? Oh, and you guys are planning to have a kid, right? And if it's a boy, you're going to name him Flynn? I did not put this on my job application. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. There's a chorus coming from the people looking at that big painting. And part of me is relieved because I don't have to respond to the receptionist. And part of me is like confused because they're all just staring at this painting. I'm like, is this a coworker who's no longer with us? Like, why are they singing happy birthday to a painting? And a guy comes out of the kitchenette behind the bagel man, and he's holding a white sheet cake, and it has a single red candle on it. And he goes to the painting, and he puts it in front of the painting. And the people part to make room for this cake. And I get a better view of the painting. It looks familiar. I don't know what it is, but it looks familiar. And I'm trying to squint and like not too obviously lean forward in my chair, trying to look at what it is. It's got a blue dark background. It's got a person with big frizzy black hair, red and white sweater, and pink huge glasses. They look familiar. Those are the kind of glasses I had in the 90s. My mom said they would match my skin tone and nobody would know I was wearing glasses. And I look closer. I'm like, I know this picture. It's very familiar. It's familiar. It's familiar. That's a picture of me. And it's an enlarged picture of my high school photo yearbook. And I start to stand up and I feel this familiar feeling in my throat again. And I'm like, is this a prank show? This dumb, like, Ashton Kutcher garbage shows? Is this gonna be on YouTube? I have to sign a release form, right? Like, they can't just do this to me. I need to get out of here. My whole body is like screaming that I am the biggest introvert. I cannot be on this show. So I start walking backwards, trying to hit this door open button, and I see the receptionist start to like just keep smiling at me, and she starts to talk, and I just need to get out of there, and then the door opens, and I step back into the elevator, jam the door close button. It's closed, and I don't know what she says because I'm lost mentally. I'm in a panic, and I feel my throat start to close up again. And I'm like, okay, orientation, fire alarm notice. Behind me, there's a mirror. Panel of numbers. Okay. And I remember a flash of that man saying ninth floor safe, need safety. I start mashing the 9th floor button, and nothing's happening. It's not lighting up. The panel's not lighting up. The elevator's not moving. I'm like, this elevator's broken, and I'm stuck, and I can't get out, and I don't know what to do. And then I start thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go home. Why am I here? I'm just gonna go home. So I'm gonna just get out of here. I get out of this building, trying to find the ground floor. I can't see the ground floor button. M, main. I can't see the M, and I'm starting to feel dizzy. L, lobby, nothing. And I'm like, okay, when I'm panicking, I miss things. I know there's a button, I'm missing the button. Okay, 10, I see 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5 bad, 4, 3, 2. Okay, there's no button on them. There's no main floor button. Okay, orientation. Okay, what? Okay. So alarm. Coffee. Okay, wait. My coffee is in reception, and I remember my boyfriend saying that he is microdosing, and he. Did I take a psychedelic before the job interview? Was he trying to help me with this anxiety? What? I don't know what's happening. But I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Ding! 11 is lighting up. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna take the stairs from 11. I'm gonna be okay. Hear the elevator rising up. We've arrived on the 11th floor. The doors open. And there's that big security gray door, but this time it's closed. And right in front of it, there's an older woman with a gray suit and gray hair in a bun. And she gets on the elevator and nods at me. She just turns to me and she's like, "You need a pass for that door, honey." And she looks at me and I realize that I'm standing right in front of the buttons and I'm like, "Well, okay, what floor do you need?" And she says, "Oh, main." This is gonna sound so insane. I cannot see a main floor button on this elevator. And she says, "I'll take 2. I have lots of friends on 2. And you know, honey, I like to take every opportunity that's given to me. That was a great opportunity you had on 5. They're very disappointed." I have nothing to say back. So I'm looking, orientation, alarm, notice, mirror in the back. But I look in the mirror, her back looks funny, like it's kind of blurry, it's a little distorted, and I'm like, maybe it's the angle that I'm at. I'm kind of at the front of the elevator. Maybe that part of the elevator mirror is dirty. Everything feels a little blurry. Now arriving on the 2nd floor. The doors open, and there's another a gray security door, a big one, a metal one, and the door's open, and she just strides out, doesn't look back, doesn't nod at me. I'm like, should I follow her? Should I see if there's a staircase that she can help me with? She doesn't seem very friendly. I don't know what to do. But just as I'm about to exit, because I don't know where else to go, there's an arm that stretches out across the door and blocks me, and a man walks in front of it. And he says, "You're getting off here too, right? I heard they wanted you on 5, but we have a much better offer." It's a full-time position, permanent. There's benefits, and it's fully on site. He really wants to meet you. He's just in the other room. I'm gonna get him, and you can talk about the details in the elevator. All you have to do is look at him once. It might feel weird, but then it gets better. He winks at me, steps away from the elevator door, and turns. "Please, please, 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 get me out of here. Get me to the ground floor. Get me out of here. Please, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Please, please, please." Now arriving on the ground floor. Someone's called the elevator to the ground floor. I feel like this is the first time my prayers have ever been answered. The doors open, and I see the checkered floor, the black and white checkered floor. I see the exit, and I see a woman, and she's trying to come into the elevator, and my whole body is screaming, "No, stop, stop, stop!" And I just look at her, put my arms out, and I say, no matter what you do, don't stop until the 9th floor. No other floor is safe. Happy Halloween.